Alright. Now I should have enough lanterns built up that I can finish putting lanterns for lighting. Oh yeah, I definitely should have enough lanterns. Let's do that. I also need some oak fences and some oak wood because we need to make some of the fence posts as well. Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday. It's been a minute since I last streamed, like I mentioned when I was last streaming, because everything's a little hectic for holiday time. So it takes a little bit to get back on track and be able to stream again, which is fine. Just kind of made the schedule a little different, which is fine, and we'll get around with it. I need the axe and the pickaxe. All of my tools are currently sitting on the ground over here because I was doing a bunch of just bone mealing sugarcane and making it into paper and trading it with the villagers so I could get more lanterns, because I needed a lot more lanterns to be able to finish the lighting in the village. We'll have to wait till nighttime, so I might even actually trade a little more. I don't know. I did a bunch of trading with the villagers, and I did a bunch of farming leather to replace leather, since I used like all of our leather to make books to also trade with the villagers. I was trying to do anything to just be able to get more lanterns because I needed more to finish off the lighting of the... Nix, you get out of there. Hey. Here. Nix. Come. Leave that alone. Come here. Come. Good girl. Come here. Come here, Bubs. We need some more dark oak fences as well for the exterior decor. Somehow spruce got mixed in with the dark oak. Gotta love that. Were we using spruce fences or were we using dark oak? I thought we were using dark oak. Yeah, we were using dark oak. Lay down, please. Lay down, please. No, you need to lay down, please. Yes, kisses, I know. All the kisses. Lay down. Hey, no, you're not gonna be over there. Hey, no, 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 no. Get your big paws out of my way. Don't bite me. Here, chew your toy. Chew your toy down here. Lay down. You don't need to keep putting your toy in my face. Lay down, please. Sorry, the dog is a fun bundle of a mess today. I did play with her quite a bit and tire her out, but she still gets through little bursts of, here, let me see if I'll still get to have a bunch of playtime, even though I already was tired out. And then she'll realize she isn't getting playtime and lay down somewhere and relax, so. This is just one of the little bursts of mom started talking, so I need to start moving and being an attention hog type of thing. Nix. Lay down, please. Okay, perfect. We made it all into fences. No. Lay down, please. Lay down, please, Nixie. 1 second. Oh, nope, she actually listened for once. Alright. Anyways, yeah, she was taking a bit to settle down since she has been kind of all over the place today. I don't know how to fit everything I need into my hotbar. I guess we'll do it that way since I can use my axe to kill things if I really need to. Yeah, so I tired her out a little bit and did some stuff on the world offline over the holidays and whenever I could get on here and there. It's been definitely a busy last half a week to a week. Lou did get spayed. Where'd she go? She's sleeping somewhere. she was isolated in the bathroom. She was supposed to still be currently isolated in the bathroom because she was supposed to be isolated for a minimum of the 1 week for the stitches to completely and utterly heal. But, yeah, that wasn't going over well, so she got out early for that because she was not going to last any longer when it came to behaving in that bathroom, so she drove me just about officially crazy yesterday, and I finally was like, okay, whatever, it's not gonna last any longer. I am losing my mind. Basically, she just spends the whole time screaming and yelling because she wants to, not literally screaming, but very loudly meowing for ages because she wants to get out of the bathroom, understandably. But she was supposed to be in the bathroom for her own well-being and health, and she doesn't understand that, so after long enough apologies for the squeak, the toy that Nyx is fixated on right now is a squeaker. So yeah, since she didn't understand that, she was just mad that she was in the bathroom, and it just became a never-ending argument with her, and I was tired of it, so I finally was like, well, out you go ahead. But I mean, it's not, she definitely could have been out then yesterday, if not sooner. The only worry is the dog more so than the cat, because I mean, cats will pretty much figure their own stuff out in a way. Most animals will, where if something causes them discomfort, they're not going to do it. So like jumping and stuff with her fresh stitches, she really wouldn't be doing it. She didn't even start trying to like climb or anything in the bathroom until after the stitches had healed enough to be climbing around, so she knew kind of her own tolerance level of that. But we still had to wait longer because the dog was a worry of being a risk to her. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry for the yawn. Oh, that wasn't my looting. Whoops. I should have done that with my looting sword. Yeah, so it was more so the dog that we were worried about, because the dog likes to play rough with her, and the dog is much bigger than her. But I wasn't going to be able to put up with it any longer, so I just let her out, and I've been keeping an eye on her interaction with the dog to make sure that they don't hurt each other, well, that the dog doesn't hurt her. And that's how it's been since. It's been alright. She's mostly sleeping. But, to be fair, she's always mostly sleeping whenever she's out and about in the house. So, she's doing fine. Nixie is chewing on a toy that is very noisy, so that's fun. How high up was I putting these? 4 up being the fence. 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Oh, that's what I had set up anyways. I'm trying to light this up, but I kind of have to wait mostly till nighttime. Hopefully once we get this all done, that'll be the end of the village project. I mean, granted, I definitely do want to add more decoration to the village, just out of wanting to have a little bit more fancy decorations to it and such, but that's kind of a little by little project. It'll be at least the base level done by the time that we are done with this little bit of lighting, enough for me to kind of step away and start other projects at the very least, which was the goal, since I do want to start working on some other projects. Let's move the fences and the lanterns next to each other so I don't have to keep scrolling through my whole inventory repeatedly. But I've been waiting for nighttime to do this so that I can see it a little better and get a little bit better of a concept of where it needs to be more lit than others. Doesn't help that I started trying to place the lighting myself before I realized how I was going to do it. Do one right here. Do one right here. So yeah, we're basically just gonna walk around and fix up the lighting, which is why I kind of went quiet, because I was trying to focus on where it needs to be to keep this well lit up, and add a little decoration to the outside of the walls so they're not quite so plain and flat and boring. The holidays went alright. Nixie's currently enjoying one of her many toys, or one of her many gifts that she got. She actually got a gift from a couple family members, and she also got gifts from us, or at least gifts that I picked out, which she's quite liked. One of which, the one she's been obsessed with is one of the ones that I picked out. It's one of the toys that's meant for really, really tough chewing dogs, because she loves to absolutely destroy all of her toys. And it has a squeaker in it, but it's like a built-in one instead of the little plastic squeakers that they put in toys, because the plastic squeakers they put in toys somehow always end up where they're not supposed to be, usually in her stomach. Not completely. She usually just starts shredding them up and trying to eat the plastic little by little, which is definitely not good for her, so I needed something that still gave her that noise without being something that she's going to hurt herself trying to eat. Because she will try to eat it, as always. But she's doing alright with that thus far. I am extremely tired, for what reason, I don't know. Probably because I actually went to sleep immediately after taking my meds this morning, which is not what I'm supposed to do, and makes my meds kick in a little differently. And also gives me a massive headache. But nevertheless, it's what happened, so can't change that. Later on today, we'll be going out for doing the normal letting Nixie run, which is what happens every Wednesday, since the weather's supposed to be fine enough to get over to my dad's to let her run. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I want to talk, but I'm also just really tired and drained, so it's hard for me to think of things to say, or not yawn every few seconds. Speaking of which, but yeah. Oh, I did get a new, or not a new, but I did get my own PlayStation 4, which will be nice, so that I can move all my stuff over to it and not have to use my partner's PlayStation 4 for everything all the time. It'll take a while to get it all moved around and to actually be able to change to that, where I just can only use, where I'm only using my own, but I did get that. That was a gift from my uncle, because he had already gotten the PS5 and he didn't know what to do with his old PS4, and then he knew that I was looking to have one, so he was quite excited that he could gift that. Why can I not? Hey. I'm gonna do this as a 2 tall, because I don't feel like doing it as a 3 tall. I know this is pretty well lit as a village, and I'm kind of going, oops, I'm going to be murdered by that iron golem. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit your friend. It was an accident. Yeah, he got a PS5, so he had his old PS4 to get rid of, so he gave that to me, since he thought I needed one, and then he was like upset because I didn't know that we had one in the house already. When I was all excited about it and everything, I was excited about the controllers at first, because I opened the one with the controllers, and I was like, oh cool, controllers, we needed more controllers for the PS4, and he's like, you already have one? And I was like, what? And then I opened the other present. It was PS4, and I was like, oh, that's why you were concerned. Yeah, I needed one for myself. Thank you, that's nice. But so now I have my own, which I haven't tried setting up yet because I haven't had the time to. Yesterday I spent the whole day I would have streamed yesterday to catch up with you guys, but I spent the whole day pretty busy kind of house resetting since it's been a really busy, messy holiday, and there was stuff all over the house that had to be cleaned up, and I didn't get to do cleaning day since he was home, and it was a weird day, so it was just a lot of catch-up needed on kind of making sure everything was all in order and all the way it was supposed to be. And then today, I don't have as much to do, so I thought I could finally catch up with you guys and get back onto streaming for a little bit. How long I'll be streaming today, I'm not sure, because I do have to leave after he gets home, so I'll have to start getting ready. Welcome, casual little promo bot thing. Nice to see that. Let's do this. I just want to make sure that everything is lit up enough, which is why I'm kind of being a little over the top with all of this lighting. I just don't want to risk having something happen to any of the villagers or having any mobs trapped in here with them. And the added lighting, like these towers and stuff, to add some good decor to mix in, so it'll kind of work out alright. Do it like this. Got some nice lighting like here. Trying to kind of just slowly work from this direction over and make sure that there's not enough space for any mobs to be spawning that's dark enough. I'm not sure. The problem is that I'm thinking of the older version where it's really, really easy for mobs to spawn. And I don't think it's as easy for them to spawn in this version as it was in that version. I don't know. I guess it depends. I don't know much of the mechanics, so... Nixie, please leave her alone. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Leave the cat alone. Now. You do not play with the kitty cat. She's still healing. Come on. Up. Up here. Now. Lay down. Lay down. You don't need to be a jerk. You have had plenty of playtime. Relax. 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 Hey. Stop. Stop it. No. I'm not going to argue with you, honey. No. There's definitely plenty of places like in here that I want to add more stuff to eventually. And I'm just going to kind of toss down some basic lighting to try to keep it for now. I want to add more decorations and places to put light. And this will take probably a couple nights worth of the game to be able to finish lighting up, since I can't really light it up during the day. I mean, I can, but then I can't tell what I did and didn't do, or what is or isn't going to work. God damn it. Sorry, that is one of very limited cases where I actually pretty much instantly have to yell at the dog, because if she gets too rough with the cat, it's not going to go well since she is still healing, so I have to very quickly get her attention. And she doesn't listen to me unless I'm yelling most of the time, so never-ending battle. But the problem is I don't know what I can and can't light up during the day, since I can't really tell what will be enough lighting. But I can try my best to. Thanks, if you go after her again, you're gonna get yelled at again, I guarantee you that. Leave the cat alone, please. She is still healing. You can't be after her. Something simple like this. And we'll do... No, Nixie, stop, please. Stop it, please. Lay down. You do not need to be a jerk. Hey! Would you please stop? You have had plenty. No, Nixie. 1 minute. This dog is a never-ending argument. Let's do it like that for now. I really should actually put another layer of regular planks here because it doesn't need to be that high of a ceiling. I'll do it like that. I'll put another torch there even though it's not needed, just for sake of continuity of the similar pattern. Alright, so we've got lighting there, we've got lighting here. We can put a post here, I think. We can put a post here. I really don't know what to do in the daytime for this project because I don't want to add too many more decorations today. I'm not in the mood to be going around with a bunch of supplies trying to do a bunch of decoration stuff, but I also don't want to start a whole new project and have to come back over here every night. So it's like, I wish there was a way to actually skip through the day instead of only being able to skip through the night, but we cannot. So I'm gonna switch this out for a lantern. I'm gonna put, I can at the very least go around and put lanterns in places I know that I'm going to put them, like around the edges of the fences here and things like that, where I know they'll definitely be and where I know I was planning on placing them, so then I can go back and figure out what else needs to be lit afterwards. But it's also going to partially confuse myself because I'm going to be thinking that I already lit something up of an area since I already put lanterns on the posts. But oh well. I think we can put lanterns in the trees like I'm planning on doing and that sort of thing. So that I have a little bit less to do the next night than I do right now. I'm not sure where we'll be placing all the rest of the lighting, so it's kind of up in the air right now as far as where I'll be and how I'll be setting up the rest of this. I don't know, I just want to get this project finished with so that we can start on other things like the library that I want to build and things like that. Oh, dang it, I don't have a shovel on me, so that's gonna be like that for a while. Oop, not what I meant to do. Like, we don't need those there since that's cut that. We can use this as a lantern spot. This is a lantern spot. We can use both sides of this tree as lantern spots. I'm trying to, for the most part, try to build them into the build as much as I can. It's kind of hard to since there's so much else going on in this area, or in the areas in general. Oh, casually just watched that wandering trader spawn in. Nice. Yeah, Nyx has been pretty intensely after this toy since she got it. This is a different toy than the one she was just playing with a bit ago, but it's one of the longer, like, crinkle toys that she got from my grandparents for Christmas, and she is in love with it, which means she already destroyed the majority of it and is attempting to destroy the rest of it most of the time. But At least it's something she enjoys. Ooh, that was a nice little speck of lag. Oop, not what I meant to do. Nixie, come here, please. I know those are kind of in the way, but oh well. Honestly, we can probably also do something like this so that the ceiling isn't so dark all the time. There's more that I want to add eventually for this, for a project. Like, I want to add a lot more of the better decorations we added in, but there's only so much time I'm willing to spend on this one project without starting other ones, and I didn't want to start another one and leave this project only barely finished or like pretty empty. So at least at this point, if I start another project, it'll at least still be kind of aligning with the same concept, and it'll at least, or not aligning with the same concept, but at least this will be at least semi put together and not just a really rushed mess or a unfinished mess that I forget exists, and then I can do little bits of this over time. Sorry for the mute, I had to talk to the dog again. Per the usual routine right now. She's a little bit all over the place with behaving lately, but that's just because everything's been all over the place for routine, so I can't expect that much out of her. She is in fact just a puppy, although she is 1 year old now. Her birthday was on Christmas. So she's less of a puppy, but she's still a puppy. She's less of a puppy in age. She's not less of a puppy in behavior and mental progress. I definitely have seen some bits and pieces of progress over the time that I've, like, especially recently, where I've noticed that it's kind of becoming more obvious that she is maturing and she is slowly catching on to a lot of the things she's been taught and been trying to retain and all that, but again, it's still only so much because she is still, in fact, a puppy, so it's going to be a lot longer before she's matured enough to keep on with the topics that I want her to, and to be actually noticing a complete change. We're slowly making some progress on this village, though. I just want everything to be lit up without having torches everywhere, honestly. That's the only goal here, because I don't like the torches being absolutely everywhere like this. I mean, it's kind of just trading torches for lanterns in a lot of ways, since a lot of the lanterns are staying in similar or the same places that the torches were, so it's kind of still just spamming things, just not torches, but still, I just don't like all of the torches that are spammed around. I'd rather have it a little bit better and more professionally organized. Let's put a post right here. Something like that. Let's put a post right here. Really? I don't know, something along these lines where it's at least a little bit more purposeful than just spam torches everywhere. Things actually seem to look like they have a place instead of just being in there to be there type of thing. Yeah, let's do something like this. We've got some lighting here. We've got decent lighting in here, decent lighting in here. We could use a torch off of this, or a lantern off of this. I think this quadrant's pretty well taken care of. We need this area to be a little bit better, so something right here maybe? Are we already out of oak fences? We are. That sucks. Good thing we made a bunch of oak planks. Anyways. Something like this. It's a decent setup for this house. We can put a post here. Probably put a post right here. That looks like the darkest section. Yeah. And we can put a lantern off of this tree. Looks kind of awful because I accidentally broke an extra leaf. Whoops. I mean, to be fair, we do have the iron golems here, so there is a little bit of defense against any of the mobs that might spawn in, and I am usually sleeping, so it usually doesn't matter that much, but I'd still rather not find out that half of my villagers got turned into zombies before the iron golems were able to defend them or something, and have to deal with all of that mess of recontaining that. But there's only so much you can do to prevent it, to be honest. Did I just hear a spider? Might have just been walking noises that I heard that just sounded weird. Flag. Alright. This is pretty decent. I probably have this way more lit up than it actually needs to be, because it's probably way different of spawning rules in this version than it is for what I'm used to. But hey, I'd rather have too much than not enough. And it does kind of nicely add a little bit of a, more of a village feel to add more of these little posts around here. Makes it actually feel like a genuine village instead of just something that I completely built on my own. Which, I mean, it is something I completely built on my own, but does it need to look like that? Probably not. This is more symmetry's sake than anything else. This quadrant looks fairly well lit up. I can probably use this tree for a lantern post. I can add a post here for lighting. We'll definitely have plenty of extra torches for a new project, since I use so many on just initially lighting this up that I have quite a few I'm collecting from picking them back up. There we go. Why won't it just work? I have to make more of these chains, which I don't think I have enough iron on me for. Shoot. And it's turning daytime. Maybe one more night, I think, and then we'll have everything figured out. Who's dying and why? Oh, you decided to sleep in the bunk bed and started suffocating. That's nice to know, because I might be losing multiple villagers from that if that's the case. Because I have multiple bunk beds set up. Let's... There's no real way for me to fix that besides doing that, I guess. Let's hope that doesn't happen in any of the other cases of bunk beds, and I broke a window, so now the window looks ugly. But that was just kind of instinct, because I didn't want to lose a villager, especially a librarian, so I was just instinctively like, no, don't do that. Something like that. This is blocked off because I am working on the, this being the leatherworker's house, so I was trying to keep him in there, and I just haven't gotten around to actually making it a gate instead of a blocked off doorway. Something like that. I definitely need more supplies before it turns night again. I need another crafting table. So we are officially out of iron in our inventory now. We definitely need to get more supplies before we finish this. I was hoping I could just one and done it, but it doesn't seem like that'll be the case. I didn't estimate enough supplies for everything. At least it looks like we'll have enough to finish this house. Yeah, we'll have enough to finish this house. Alright. So we should have enough lanterns, but we do need more iron, we need more oak wood. We need one piece of glass to replace that glass window we broke. What was the wood type of the fence post we put here? Spruce, I think? Yeah. Spruce. So I'll grab some more spruce. I'll grab spruce to make some spruce fences to do fence posts like that with lanterns around the outside of the wall instead of torches. At least in the edge near our rest of our builds, so that it kind of starts blending our builds together a little more smoothly instead of that kind of weird hard edge there. Whoa, my controller's freaking out a little. I think that was my touchpad trying to sense touch when I wasn't touching it. The touchpad on this is like completely broken and messed up, so when it tries to work it's usually being a bit glitchy. Oop. What was I saying? I needed more chains and more oak wood. I grabbed oak wood. Something like that, and then we'll make some spruce fences to match the ones that are already around our build. Oh, we already have some, okay. And we have some of those. We need to make some more shades. Let's arrange this a little better. Something like that. Why wouldn't the battery level be low? This time I actually plugged it in instead of ignoring it. There is a first for everything. So yeah, I wanted to do this style, like in this area, so that it blends the two builds together a little better. But I want to do this village first, the rest of the way. I know it's a little weird looking at times, but I just really want this area to be lit enough. Oh, the villagers actually use the composters when they need to have more inventory space? Interesting. I thought they just filled their inventory. Oh, that's really cool, actually. So you could have technically a bone meal farm, couldn't you, if you maxed out their inventory? And that's probably something that plenty of you guys already know about. Shoot. I was gonna say you could technically have a bone meal farm because you could max out their inventory and then have them still farming, but that's probably something people actually already do, and it's just something that's new to me and not new to anyone else. I'm a little behind on the Minecraft mechanics. I'm kind of just guessing right now since it's still bright out. There still will definitely be at least a couple places I miss as far as trying to transfer all of this to lanterns instead of torches, but I'm trying my best to make sure I get the majority of it. Alright, turning nighttime, so let's wait for it to get dark so we can see where we were. Let's start with this section, I guess. We'll do one here. Like this. We could do something like this to light up this section. Not the best looking, but better than nothing. Something like that. This section seems lit up enough. Maybe put one right on the corner here. This seems... Oh, I definitely heard a zombie and a spider. That's not good. Hopefully that's something underground. Why do I hear a zombie? That's making me really nervous to hear that noise. Because that's not good if that's a zombie that's in our village. Iron golems can only do so much. Blue's waking up somewhere. I can hear her little movements. Probably in her cat thing. Sounds like cardboards. Probably in the cat thing we built her. Hi, Lou. What are you doing, kitty? I was just talking about you. Are you sleeping? Prefer if you didn't stand on my controller. Hey, what are you doing? You can lay there, that's alright. Honestly, some of these will probably just be like this, where it's just place a log down with a lantern on it for sake of having a little bit more light, where I don't want to place a full-on tower. No, Nixie, you need to leave her alone. No. Nope. She can't be your play friend right now. She is healing. No, Nixie. She can't. You don't need to give her your toy, honey. She doesn't need your toy. That's your toy, not hers. No, Nixie. You keep your toy over here. Nope. Nixie. I know, but she's not gonna play with you right now, honey. She can't. She's not allowed to. No. Come over here and lay down. Nixie. Come over here and lay down, please. No. No, but please. No. I am in the middle of doing something that's pretty time sensitive. I don't have as much time in the nighttime. So please stop. Thank you. The one time she actually listens. Whoa. Lag. We're so close to finishing this. I'm just like getting hyper-focused because I'm trying to rush through this as much as I can at night since we can't do it as much during the day. And I just want this project to be enough done with that I can move on to something else sometime soon. Instead of having to endlessly work on the village every time I have something that I want to focus on. I'm so excited to do the library as well. That's why I'm like rushing this project. Because I'm really excited to get started on the library project. I need a crafting table. I think the closest one is this one. Hush. Hush. There's no need to be barking. Quiet. Nixie. You know better. Sadly, we'll need at least one more night because it's getting bright out again. Dang it. I was really hoping this project would be done. But this is a very large space to completely lit up, so I understand why it's taking ages. Looks like all we have left is like this quadrant of the village though, so we're getting much, much closer than we were. We can probably go I'm gonna go grab some paper and trade it to the villagers to repair the tools a little and get some more emeralds. And maybe buy some more lanterns. We should have enough paper to do it with, yeah. Put away this. Dixie, no. You can't play with her, honey. Lay down, please. Lay down, please. Hi. I don't need kisses right now. Hi. Hi, baby. Yes, I know. I know. I know, babies. Such a rough puppy dog life. You got spoiled for Christmas / your birthday. You get all the love and attention and playtime. It's so difficult. It's so hard. Get away from that. Hey. No. Come here. Come here. Lay down, please. Dixie. Lay down, please. Never-ending argument. That's the thing I keep forgetting is that glass for the window. And then all of these emeralds will go right back into lantern purchases. Nixie. Hey. How did he get out? Oh, it's someone that picked up the trade. One of them must have died then. That sucks. Is there an angle nearby? No, we're just gonna... Okay, never mind, I'll put him in. Go in to see your trade. Go in there. Get in there. Thank you. I was gonna just casually murder him, but I probably would have gotten in trouble with the golem. Yet again, we have to waste a whole day away. Half a day away. Get out of the couch, Nixie. You don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Don't give me that pitiful look. Don't give me that pitiful look. Hey. Puppy dog. The puppy dog. Hey. Don't ignore me. Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me, puppy dog? I'm tired. You must be tired. What? Can you come here? No, you're just gonna give me a dopey look. Thank you. No, it's not playtime. I just asked you to come here. Careful, you're gonna knock my water over. I'd prefer if I didn't lose all my full water cup. You're gonna fall, honey. The ottoman doesn't stay in place. It slides into your butt. Hey, don't even think about bothering the kitty cat. She's trying to sleep. She laid down to sleep. You don't need to bother her. Lay down, please. We're level 57 and I don't really know what to do with those levels. And there goes your toy since you wanted to drop it in between the ottoman. 1 minute, I have to deal with the dog. Ay, ay, ay. We may as well trade the rest of the paper for some more emeralds and to mess with the villagers some more. And for some more lanterns. I'm gonna be careful not to trade with that new villager though. This is the new guy. I don't want to trade with him yet. I hope it wasn't my mending villager that died off, but knowing my luck, it probably was. Come on, just change it tonight so we can finish this village. Please. This is probably the only project I'll be doing today. I was hoping I'd have enough time to start on something else or to do some little tasks afterwards or something, but it seems like this is the only time I'll have today. Of course it's gonna be rain. Why wouldn't it be rain? And it's probably to the amount of nights I haven't slept that it'll be phantom, so I'll have to sleep through this night. Ay ay ay. So much for that. I wish I could skip through the daytime. Since it's getting close to when I have to get off and we don't have, probably won't have time to get through to another night, I'm gonna put these away. And start putting everything away and organized, and we'll have to finish it next time. But at least next time we'll be able to definitely just really quickly finish the village, or I'll even finish it off stream if I get to play off stream at all. Really quickly finish the village and then be on to more projects and more tasks. Although it'll be mostly tasks at first since we'll have so much to catch up on, but it'll work out alright. We'll definitely need some more paper. We need some more wood as well. I guess we can probably just mine some wood until the end of the stream. Just get some bone meal and start growing some trees to axe them down. I also used up a lot of our apples because I had to get a bunch of leather, so I actually like made that little pen over there with a couple horses that I found over here, not ones that I already had. that I tamed specifically to breed, and then I bred them using golden carrots from the farmer villagers, and then I grew those guys up with apples and would tame them, and I did that until I had quite a few, and then I'd use my looting to get some leather from them, which felt kind of cruel, which is why it definitely was done off stream. So I did that quite a bit, which used up actually quite a bit of our apple supply. So I should be probably using our axe to break the leaves for the most part so we can get some apples back hopefully, but I don't know if I want to damage it enough to do that. We'll probably get enough apples back off of just doing it like this. Let's not do that. Because if we did break more of the leaves with our axe, it would help us have higher apple rates, since our axe has Fortune 3, which helps with the rates of all the drops from things including leaves. I'm hoping doing it this way will keep them a little shorter, but it probably won't. We'll probably still get our fair share of tall trees, although, to be honest, I'll probably just grab a flint and steel and only mine the trunk of the tall trees and then burn the rest of them, since I really don't feel like mining down entire tall trees. We can probably set up a section where we have specific spaces for trees to be grown with the cap limit for them, where you put a block the certain height so that they can't go over to be big trees, and then just use that as our little space to grow trees when we need wood. I just don't know where I'd put it. I guess underground maybe, since there's no place above ground I would really put it. Speaking of tall trees, yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with that. I'm just mining the trunk, and I'll go get a flint and steel and just break it, because screw that. Yeah, that's gonna be burnt. We're gonna go get a flint and steel to add to our arsenal. And probably some more bones. Although, actually, I can probably just keep growing until I run out of bone meal for now. I don't have that much time to keep playing today, so I've got to be efficient with my time. We only have 10 bone meal, so probably about 1, maybe 2 more trees. Maybe 3. Yep, 3 more trees was our limit. We did get a few more apples, not that many. You can probably use Axie to kill a bunch of these mobs that have started spawning, so we can get some XP to repair it. Is this Axie? It is. I think we can buy apples off some of the villagers anyways if we really did run out. Aren't there at least a couple villagers that trade where you can buy apples? I can't remember. I think the farmers usually do, if I remember correctly, or at least they used to. I'm gonna have to find caffeine or something to make me through the rest of the day. Holy crap, I am tired. That's not good for me to be driving with. I guess I'm just not going to... I'm gonna try my best not to sleep after I have my meds done. I didn't yesterday, and yesterday went pretty good. Where I was pretty much functioning for most of the day perfectly fine. But I did feel pretty tired this morning still, so I took a nap after I'd already taken my meds, not thinking anything of it, but I woke up in a very bad headache and very, very out of it. So, that's nice. Gotta love cases like that where meds don't make sense. I guess it makes sense that it would feel weird because it's a stimulant and you're not supposed to sleep through stimulants, so it's probably just feels weird since you had a dosage of it and then slept type of thing. Sorry, I don't like them killing off the sheep that I need. There we go, we fixed Axie. Sorry, little bubbish. We got 5 total off of multiple pig kills with the axe, and we got 5 off of 1 pig kill with the looting sword. Gotta love that. Alright, we got some wood, we got quite a few apples back. I do want to keep playing in mine for some, farm some more wood and things that we need, but it is currently 3:05 and I have to leave at 3:30, and I have to find some caffeine. Goodness gracious, I have to find some caffeine to keep me awake so I can actually drive safely. And probably get dressed as well, since I am still in PJs. So yeah, that'll be all for today, as much as I want to keep chatting with you guys and figure out some things to talk about. That'll be it for today, because I have a bunch to do. Hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow, like I've been trying to do here and there. I'm not fully sure yet, but I should be able to stream tomorrow, and I'll most likely be able to stream on Friday, so at the very least you guys will see me on the normal scheduled Friday time. And until then, be sure to take care of yourselves. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!